I put a spell on you, cause you're mine. Okay, so hey everybody, I decided to do something new with the readings or whatever. If it's for you, you will definitely know it's for you. If it's not for you, don't try to make it be for you. And I don't need to know that it's not for you. Just move along. Um, what I'm doing right now is collective messages. I tried it before and something has told me to do collective messages today. So I'm gonna just see what I pull and see what I get. And I would appreciate feedback. I'm always doing personal readings. Everything is always in the description, and we're just gonna start. Okay, so the first thing that I'm getting or whatever is somebody is in their single energy. Either you're single or you're wanting to be single or whatever, or just focusing on your home life and your finances or whatever. I feel like for a lot of y'all, people who are not single and are wanting to be single, I feel like y'all see that y'all are investing a lot in a situation that you're really not getting nothing back. And I feel like if you're not, I feel like a lot of y'all are not wanting to be in a relationship anymore. I feel like a lot of y'all have been working on something or wanting reciprocation in a situation or to get something back from what you've been putting in the situation, but you just have not been getting it back. And I don't feel like you're wanting that or you're not looking for that anymore or whatever. I feel like I say, a lot of people just want to be single or are taking this time to just really focus on themselves outside of a situation or whatever. It could have been something not working out or not going right, or it's some people who are in a relationship and the communication has broken down in some type of way. Like you may have blocked your person may have blocked you, or y'all might just not be talking right now or whatever, but things are not progressing and moving forward the way that you feel like they should. So I feel like a lot of people are just ready to separate from situations or whatever and just focus on themselves. That's pretty much what I'm getting. But I feel like a lot of y'all are not making the moves that you should be making. And I feel like even though you feel like something is not for you or something is not working out the way that you need it to work out, you're still putting your energy into something, or you're still letting something drain you when it comes to your situation, your person, or whatever's happening in your life. I feel like a lot of people are needed to take a couple steps back and just focus on themselves, or put more energy into themselves or whatever. I feel like y'all let other people drain you entirely too much, especially a specific person or a specific situation. I feel like you have been giving a lot to it, and it's just causing you to not be in a good place or to just be really uncomfortable when it comes to your situation and the things that are happening or going on or the things that you are allowing. So I feel like that's something that you should be working on, or you're already in the process of working on, or at least thinking about it. I feel like if you guys don't get to the point where, okay, I know this is not for me, or I know this is not meant to be in my life, or I know this is not working out for me or whatever, I'm done dealing with this. Until you get to that point, I feel like things are going to continue to go wrong, or things are going to continue to be entirely too much in the situation for you, to the point where you just are not going to be able to deal with it at all, or something major happening in your situation that's going to just make everything fall apart, or push it to the point where you don't want to deal with something anymore. Like something is just going to be entirely too much. I feel like a lot of you guys though are already thinking about other situations, or being open to other situations, or doing something different outside of whatever your situation is now. I feel like you're open to some type of change, or you're really understanding when it comes to a situation that this is just what it is. Like it's not going to change, or it's not going to be different, or it's not going to be better or whatever. And I feel like it's opening your eyes to something, or it's something that you're realizing when it comes to your situation because of this. I feel like if you are already not acknowledging this, or just coming to this realization about your situation, I feel like that's what you're needing to do, or that's what you're like. Okay, if you don't do it, it's going to be something that's going to happen anyways, that's going to kind of force that situation or make you do it. But I feel like if you already just take heed to a situation, or you understand like something is not going to go how I want it, or something is not going to work out, I feel like you will start regaining power in your situation, or power in your life some type of way. Because I feel like I said, this situation has been extremely draining for somebody or whatever, like, but still dealing with it, or still just having it around, or having it in your energy. And I feel like it's time to either like explore other options, or just totally leave something alone that you know is not for you, because life is going to continue to not flow or not go the way that you need it to because of a certain situation or a certain person. You're not handling things the way that you should be handling things or moving things out of your way. And this is why you're having blockages in your problem in your situation, blockages and problems in your situation, because you're not making the moves that you should be taking, even when you know better when it comes to a certain situation or a certain person. For some reason, you still letting this person or this situation linger on, even though you already know that it's not for you. I feel like y'all may go through spells or times where, okay, I'm not dealing with this, I'm cutting this off, I'm done with this or whatever, but still leaving the door open for that, or still going back to deal with it, not being 100% done with something or whatever, because a lot of you feel like, okay, this went wrong or this didn't work out, but when a person comes around and try to fix things with you or say, I'm going to be different, it's going to be different, I'm going to do different or whatever, you still have some hope when it comes to that. You continue to feel like, okay, this person may continue to try to work things out or pretend like they're going to be better, because I don't feel like somebody is going to be better or do better, but you're still open to them being better. You still have some type of hope, like, okay, they finna get right this time, and then this time don't get right. You're wasting a lot of time and you're wasting a lot of energy in that way or whatever. So that's something that you need to be aware of, be cautious of, to try to stop that cycle, because you're waiting for something to get better that's never going to get better. And I feel like if you continue to let this cycle continue to go on, thinking that it's going to get better, you're just going to keep getting hurt worse and worse and worse. Every time it's going to be worse than the last time or whatever. So just open your eyes when it comes to something and stop having faith in something that you already seen 10, 15, 100 times, that this is not going to be different. It's just a different kind of hurt every time. It's going to be something more and something more and something more, because the only thing that you have taught somebody in your situation is the more that you, not the more that you do, but every time you mess up, I'm going to accept it. Every time you say you're going to fix things, I'm going to believe you. Even when you show me that next time that you're not fixing it or you're not doing better, that next time again, I'm still going to believe it, or I'm going to still feel like it could be a chance when it's really not. Your person, whatever's going on in your situation or whatever, and it does not have to be romantic. Like I'm saying, it could be your mom, it could be anybody, a friendship. I feel like this person, the things that they are doing or what's happening in your situation is because this person has a lot of work to do on themselves. It has nothing at all to do with you. You could be better. You could be a whole nother person. It's still going to be the same problems with this person in whatever situation they're with, because they have a lot of self-work that they're needed to do and needed to work on, that they're avoiding, or they just don't realize I'm the problem sometimes, or I need to do better. It's always something that caused them not to be what they need to be or who they need to be or whatever. And this person just is avoiding doing the work on this stuff that they're needing to. So they're just going to continue to drag you or make things bad for you or continue to fuck up. Like, that's just it. And I feel like a lot of y'all are going to just continue to accept it. It's a lot of you guys that are ready for this cycle or this phase of your life to be over. So you're going to start moving different. You're going to start doing different things, or stop accepting so much from whatever the situation is, this person, or cut things out the way that you're supposed to. And that's how you will see things to start to get better and work out in your life, because something really is not going to go right long because you keep trying to like force it to fit, and you're the only person who is working on this or whatever. Like I say, this person isn't even working on themselves, so that's why problems are going to still continue in their relationships, at their job, with other situations or whatever. But this person has a lot of self-work and a lot of healing to do, and the more that you deal with them or keep them in your energy and forgive them or let them come back and do whatever they do to you, you're going to have to do more and more healing, because like I said, things are going to happen that's going to just keep hurting worse and worse, or more and more, the more that you allow it or the more that you accept it. Like, I feel like somebody needs to realize, like, this is who this person is, and until they go through whatever transformation that they need to go through, they're not going to be who I need them to be or whatever. They're not going to be what you need them to be for you, because they're not even what they need to be for themselves. I feel like at some point, like I said, a lot of you guys are getting to the point where you're not finna deal with this, or you're gonna put your foot down the way that you need to, because like I say, the easier you try to make things on this person or let somebody know that you are there for them, or you really love them, or you really vibe with them, or whatever the case is, they're going to continue to just hurt you or take from you. They're not going to give you the energy that you're looking for or the energy that you're needing because you don't require it. I'm not giving you that energy and you still accepting me. You still allow me in your life. You still dealing with me. So why would I change? Why would I improve? Yeah, and I feel like I was saying, this person is going to continue to make bad decisions until they just have something clicks in their head. Like, let me work on me, or maybe I need to change this, or maybe I need to stop this or whatever, and stop making excuses for why they're doing what they're doing or why they are the way that they are or whatever. I don't feel like they're happy with themselves, really, honestly, deep down, not happy with the person who they are. So they are seeking validation in some type of way from outside people, or just the way that they move and the things that they do or whatever is to be validated from somebody outside of themselves or whatever. But it's leading them down the wrong path, and they still not thinking, even though somebody's saying like, oh yeah, you this and that, you the man or whatever, they still don't feel like that. But for some reason, it's something that, make them feel good about hearing it, or kind of like psych their mind out when they're not feeling the best about themselves or whatever. I do feel like somebody really has a lot of stuff that they need to work on personally, but the longer you let them be a part of your life or bring you down with the things that they do, or just hurt you, or be in a situation that you're not happy, you're not going to be able to manifest other things in your life, or other things in your life will begin to go wrong because you're not handling a situation. I feel like whatever this is a big blockage for you. And if you get this under control or handle this accordingly or get something out of your life, everything else, blessings is just going to start to flow in. Things are going to start falling into place the way that they're supposed to when it comes to a situation. But I think that you guys, you look good. I think that you guys are still going through a cycle where you're not fully done with a situation, and you're going to keep, giving it a second chance or trying something again, and you're just going to continue to regret it every time. Because like I say, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. The problem is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I just feel like y'all need to finally like close the chapter on something, or the way that you're letting something go or happen or whatever. Something needs to change or be different, or you're just going to be stuck in a space that you don't want to be stuck in. And that's pretty much what I have for the collective messages. If you understand, if it makes sense, like it, subscribe, comment if y'all want me to keep making content. And that's all I have.